So, was Avengers Endgame any good? Find out in our spoilerific review. So, Mark and I have just been to see Avengers Endgame for the second time, and I have to say, it was better the second time, for me personally, for various reasons, than the first time. But long story short, yes, Avengers Endgame is as good as they say. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but it is really good. And here's why. First of all, people die in this movie, right? So, you know, by the way, if you didn't heed the bit about the spoilers in this review, stop watching it now.
Leave this video.
There's loads of spoilers, and here's the first one. So, people die in this movie,
Yep.
As we know, and there's a really nice story arc for Tony Stark at the beginning of the whole way through the movie actually, but it begins really nice. I thought it was really cool, and you sort of, the second time I appreciate it more, but the way Tony Stark's character and Nebula bond at the beginning of the movie, I thought that was pretty cool.
That was good.
I have to say, really cool, really cool. All hope is lost.
Tony Stark made Nebula soft.
I think she's beginning to realise what friendship can, you know, the meaning of friendship, let's put it that way. Very, very nice. A lot of nice kind of, this isn't going to be a serious review, by the way, but this is the only serious bit. A lot of nice sort of, heartfelt beats, story beats, you know, kind of, just really, really nice, and tugged on the heartstrings. You need a little bit of that. That's what makes a good Marvel movie, the ones that kind of touch the heart as well. So that's the first one.
Number 2, Iron Man's Infinity Gauntlet. Now I have to say, I was so hyped for this moment. I was like, no way, they made their Infinity Gauntlet. Is it gonna work? Is it like, I mean, it is nanotech obviously, but is it gonna work? Is it actually gonna, you know, be able to handle all 6 Infinity Stones? I was like, how is that gonna work? And then when Thor says, oh, I'm the God of Thunder, I wanna wield the Infinity Gauntlet and save half the universe back again, I was like, right, okay. And then Hulk said, oh, no, I have to do it, I can survive gamma radiation. And then I was like, but look at the gauntlet, it's so small compared to his hand. And then it just kind of,
that was cool.
How would you say that? It just started like developing into a bigger gauntlet, you could say.
Yeah. Resized for his hand. That was cool. That was cool.
That was sick. I thought that was awesome.
And it wasn't just Hulk, by the way. It was
Professor Hulk,
which was awesome.
That was awesome.
I mean, you know, I read, you know, I'm a bit older now, but I read the comics when I was younger, very young, and I read the Hulk, Spider-Man, Iron Man. Professor Hulk didn't exist then. I also read Secret Wars, all those comics. I was big into those, which was the introduction of Venom originally, the bioorganism, the Beyonder. That was all. You see, it's still before your time, Mark. I was there.
Wasn't Civil War supposed to be something to do with like the Beyonder, or was it to replace?
No, that was a Secret Wars on a different planet. Anyway, but yeah, Professor Hulk was pretty cool. So that was another reason. Here's stay tuned for our next 3 reasons why
Infinity War
Avengers
was awesome.
Endgame was awesome.
Oh, Endgame. I said Infinity War.
Is it?
Oops. The third reason why Avengers Endgame was really, really awesome.
So, and I appreciate this more the second time, right? So basically, when I heard, everyone knew it was going to be a time travel, right? And before I saw the movie, I thought, this is a pretty big cop-out. You know, it's too easy to say, let's go back in time and do
too good to be true.
Whatever, right? In this case, get the time stones, right? It's not time stones, get the stones. And I thought it was a bit of a cop-out. But of course, it isn't a cop-out, because it all goes wrong. And I thought that was really, really cool. So it's almost like they're trapping the audience into thinking, this is too easy, and then it isn't, and all hell breaks loose. I thought that was really smart. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and I enjoyed it even more the second time, because the second time I knew what was coming. I knew it wasn't a cop-out. The first time I thought, this is too easy, too simple, too predictable, but of course that's not how it turns out, and I thought that was really, really cool. When I watched it the first time, I thought, this can't be this easy, because Russo brothers have done this movie, and they're awesome, they're great directors. But the second time, of course, I knew what was going to happen, and I enjoyed it all the more, which is why you should watch it twice, at least twice.
You should.
Okay, so what are the other 2 reasons, the top 2 reasons, if you like, why Infinity Endgame was an awesome movie? Let's find out.
The second reason why Avengers Endgame was awesome was because the rat from Rewind. No, I'm kidding. Not the rat from Rewind.
No one's going to understand what that means.
No one will. A random rat.
Unless you're from Northern Ireland.
Yeah. A random rat saved basically the whole or half of the universe
That's right.
were wiped out.
That is right.
And you think, no, that can't be true. And it is true because
it's all down to a rat, folks.
the rat literally, I don't even know, he's on these like buttons on this.
It's a control panel. It's a control panel for the
quantum realm
machine.
Time machine thing.
Yeah.
And he brings back Ant-Man, and Ant-Man's there for 5 years, but in the quantum realm, it only felt like 5 hours.
Yeah, it only was 5 hours.
Yeah, it was only 5 hours. So he's back, and that means they can save the universe because he's the only one that knows about the quantum realm. And then he tells Tony Stark about it, and then they can travel back in time, get all the 6 Infinity Stones, and defeat Thanos.
Correct.
The number one reason why Avengers Endgame was awesome was
because they die and they stay dead.
They do stay dead.
So only a few of them do. In fact, only 2 die. So,
Black Widow and
Iron Man. Now, I thought the Iron Man story arc, which began, the very beginning of the movie. I mean, you knew they were kind of paving the way for his death. I suppose certainly the second time you knew they were, which made the first part of the movie all the more, I guess, emotional.
More meaningful.
Yeah, emotional, meaningful. Yeah, but he dies, and he dies in a really, really good way. He dies saving everybody. And, Tony Stark's character has had these troubles. He's made some mistakes. I've made mistakes. I've made a few.
And he's had success along the way.
I mean, it was just really, really well done. And, brought a lump to the throat. Didn't cry, but I brought a lump to the throat. Black Widow dies too. Was never really vested in her character. She's okay. But I must admit, I was surprised at Black Widow. I was surprised that she died because they're doing a prequel, doing a movie, which I now assume is a prequel, or was just a sleight of hand. They never intended to do a movie. We'll find out.
We will.
So I thought that was amazing, and they will stay dead. And of course, they'll stay dead because Tony Stark will stay dead because
he's too expensive.
He's too expensive. I think they paid him $75 million reportedly.
$75 million, that's mad.
To do Endgame. I mean, how much did he get for Infinity War? I mean, he gets paid a shitload of money. Now, I have to say, Robert Downey Jr. really is the main reason I watch the Marvel movies, the Marvel MCU.
In fact, Iron Man is his favourite movie.
Iron Man's my favourite movie.
And I would say it is too, and the first Avengers probably second, which he said as well. Because I rewatched.
Yeah, the first Avenger. Yeah.
I rewatched all the videos before, or all the films before Endgame, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch so and so, and I wasn't as when I watched it, I was like, oh, that wasn't that good. Especially Thor: Dark World, I was quite disappointed.
Thor: Dark World was terrible.
I didn't like that movie. But when I watched Iron Man the other night,
wasn't terrible. It just wasn't as good as.
Yes, it wasn't as good as
the rest.
Could have been. But Iron Man, I have to say, was probably
Iron Man. We've watched Iron Man loads of times.
Yeah, we've watched it loads of times.
And first Avenger as well, the Captain America, the first one. It's fantastic.
It's so good
because it's like a war movie.
It is.
That's what's so good about it. It's an origin story, but it's a war movie. It's just very, very well done.
And the skinny guy gets all the the power.
Some people don't like Captain America. Bob the Movie Man doesn't like Captain America's sort of serious po-facedness through the movies. But I thought First Avenger was fantastic. Loved it. So sad to see him go. Of course, he doesn't die. He goes back in time to be with Peggy. I did predict this was going to happen. It was the obvious thing to do. It was the best way, I think, to close off his character without killing him off.
Yes.
He's not going to come back. But what was surprising was he hands the mantle or his shield over to Falcon.
Over to Falcon.
And Falcon doesn't have any powers.
He doesn't.
So I don't know. He's not Captain America.
He does have tech to.
Yeah, but he's not Captain America.
He's
I don't
not Captain
understand
America.
that.
No, that's true.
But anyway, there you go. So there you go, guys.
Hope you enjoyed our review.
Now, before we finish, almost there. The question then is, what next for the Marvel MCU?
Yes, in Phase
Tony
4,
Stark
what will happen?
Is dead. Well, actually, Phase 4 isn't finished. Or sorry, Phase 3 isn't finished.
We don't
apparently,
know that.
Apparently they say Spider-Man Homecoming finishes Phase 3, which I find very surprising.
What about Black Panther 2?
No. Phase 3 was meant to be finished by Endgame, right?
Oh,
but then
right.
the Russo brothers said, no, it's going to be Spider-Man Homecoming.
I thought Phase 4 was when there's a new character or whatever involved, like the Eternals.
No. It was meant to be no.
Something else.
No.
I don't
No, so it'll be whatever comes after Spider-Man Homecoming.
Right.
I don't know. Well, that's what they said, but the Russo brothers often kind of tell lies to kind of let people enjoy the movie that's coming up, which is fair enough. I would do the same thing. I think it's totally defensible. Not criticise them at all. But I don't understand why Spider-Man Homecoming would close off Phase 3 unless it's Spider-Man grieving the fact that his mentor is now dead. Another prediction, folks. Another prediction. Not really a earth-shattering one, but it's pretty obvious. But I think that might be why, maybe. Who knows? But we'll see. Look, I'm still looking forward to Spider-Man Homecoming. I think it'll be fantastic.
We'll be reacting
no Homecoming.
to the new
What are we
trailer.
saying? It's not Homecoming. It's far away.
Far From Home.
It's Spider-Man Far From Home. That's it. Yeah. Maybe
We'll
say
be
Homecoming.
reacting to the new trailer. It's 3 minutes long, and
yeah, we will.
Hopefully it's good.
We will. Right. So that's it for our Avengers Endgame spoiler review. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. If you have seen it once, go and see it again.
Go see it twice, why not?
Because be part of this absolute phenomenon that's worth it. So often some of these movies that do well aren't worth it. Like Aquaman, there's a movie that did well that wasn't worth it. Oh, good grief, what a disaster of a movie. But this movie is worth it. It's great, and it demands being seen on the big screen, and it demands being seen more than once.
Regardless that it's 3 hours, you have to watch it. It is
It's a marathon. It's a marathon, but there you go.
It is a marathon.
So it's let's wrap it up. It's Mark.
And Dave,
out.